goody, everybody? What's up, my wrestling fans? I hope you are having a great end of the week. Happy Friday to everybody. And I hope you are excited just like myself because today, Friday, May 9th, 2025, we are getting a pay-per-view from New Japan Pro Wrestling, and they will have some AEW talent on it, and it is for the uh, New Japan Pro Wrestling Resurgence 2025 pay-per-view. Now, this is going to be a stacked pay-per-view as we will have the top hitters from New Japan Pro Wrestling and the top titles being defended here as well. Now, most of these titles, well, it's split in the sense of some titles are from the New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong side, which is the US brand that's here, like in California, like their home base. And then we have the other one that is the other titles are from Japan. So we will have a mix of both type of titles, but it's still under the same umbrella. So let's get on with this first pay-per-view that we will get to begin this weekend. Because if you know, like myself, and if you follow this logo right here or that one with these titles behind me, you know we are getting the very backlash tomorrow for Saturday, May 10th. But I'm going to do a separate video on that one. So the first match that we will get for this pay-per-view is a kickoff show match, and it is Alan Breeze taking on CJ Tino. Now, honestly, for me, I always keep it 100 with you guys. I haven't followed too much of CJ Tino. Alan Breeze a little bit, so I do know more about Alan Breeze than CJ Tino. But for me, I feel like this is just a quick rubber match, something to hype up the fans. And at the end of the day, I believe and I hope that Alan Breeze does pick up the W because he is very talented. And you never know when that high flying style can come in and just surprise the hell out of you and give you a banger of a match, especially for a kickoff show match. So for me, I got Alan Breeze picking up the W in this one. And I forgot to tell you guys that this airs at 10 p.m. Eastern time. So if you are like myself, that you're gonna watch SmackDown, then guess what? You can watch 2 hours of SmackDown. Because hopefully they bring it down to the 2 hour show. Because I'm not sure when they're gonna do when they're gonna go from 3 to 2 hours, but sometime either this month or next month because it's dreading like 3 hour mark. I'm already like passed out, honestly, especially on a Friday. But regardless, starts at 10 p.m. Eastern. So if you are done with watching SmackDown by 10 p.m. and you don't want to watch anymore, maybe you can head over to the website links down below. Or if you have the New Japan Pro Wrestling app, you can subscribe there. I think it's like 10, $15. You can get everything from the New Japan Pro Wrestling strong side here in the US and the New Japan Pro Wrestling uh, in Japan as well. So coming back to this pay-per-view, um, the first match of the pay-per-view that we will see is Fred Rosser, aka Darren Young from WWE, and I always bring that to light, and I always like to remember him from that scene because he really didn't get an opportunity to shine. Part of the you remember, like for me, that song just sticks in my head. The $1 million, like the dance that he did with Titus O'Neil. So for me, I felt like he got like pushed down, especially after he came out that he was, kind of mold or gay. So for me, I felt like WWE just kind of kept putting him down on the podium toe until he just got like let go or didn't even want to stay there. But regardless, he will be taking on Matt uh, Van de Griff. Excuse me for that. Now, Matt Vandegrift, he is a little new on the scene, especially for New Japan Pro Wrestling. But Fred Rosser, honestly, he has been doing wonders. For me, one of my favorite matches was the one that they did for their New York City pay-per-view that they did for New Japan Pro Wrestling. That one was fire, and it always sticks to like it always stays in the back of my mind of how talented, strong, and like the ability that Fred Russell has, aka Darren Young. So for me, without a shadow of a doubt, I'm picking Fred Russell to win this match. Now, the second match that we will get is for the New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Open Weight Tag Team Championship titles. And we will get the World Class Wrecking Crew, and they've been a crew for a long time. I think it's like 3 years or going on to four. And it is Gerald Nelson, Ed Royce, Isaac taking on TJP, part of the United Kingdom, and Templaro. Now, this team, honestly, is a high flying team when you get TJP and Templaro, excuse me. So for me, I feel like they will lose the titles, meaning the World Class Wrecking Crew will lose the titles because they are more on the grappler end, strong style, meaning they hit hard. But for me, I think it's time for TJP and Temploro to have a title run and overthrow the World Class Wrecking Crew for the New Japan Pro Wrestling Open Tag Team Championship titles. So for me, that's my pick. And if you do not remember about TJP, remember he was in the Cruiserweight Classic, one of the first Cruiserweight Championship holders in WWE when they had the 205 Live, and he made wonders with that, especially with that Mamba Splash, which is a frog splash with the Kobe jumping at the same time. So that's why it's called the Mamba Splash. So perfect for TJP, and he continues to be athletic. So that is my pick, the United Empire, TJP, and Temploro. Now, I would like to plug in somebody who has just left from Japan Pro Wrestling and who was part of the United Empire was Jeff Cobb. Now, if you do not know who Jeff Cobb is, he is a Samoan wrestler who has a more of a strong style, but also like he has a amateur background in amateur wrestling background as well. So that's how his look would be. So imagine, how Kurt Angle wears his gear to the ring, but he does like the leather over, like the leather on the outside. So it's kind of and plus he's jacked, so it's like he got the Samoan style. Once you see him, and the reason why I bring him up is because he is showing that he is part of the WWE SmackDown roster. So he is somebody that we can see um, finish, because I believe he finished up in New Japan Pro Wrestling and end up on a main roster role and potentially do a backlash, like, interference move in the United States Championship title match. Because him and Jacob Fatu, oof, that was just next level beef, and it's gonna be an awesome match as well. So coming back to this pay per view, we will get a third. The third match is going to be a 8-man tag match, and we will get the Bullet Club's War Dogs and the leader David Finlay. Now he is Fit Finlay's son, who is working in WWE, but he doesn't want to follow that route at the moment. He's paving his own way, his own road, or his own highway, whatever you want to call it, in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and he will be teaming up with Jito, Gabe Kidd. You know, Gabe Kidd is one of these wrestlers, man. If you haven't seen him, he showed up on AEW a couple months back, gave an awesome match, and they will be teaming up with their fourth member of the War Dogs, which is Clark Connors, another great talent, still young, still got a lot of time to continue on with their careers, wherever they decide to go past New Japan Pro Wrestling. Now they will be taking on the Young Bucks, which is Matt and Nick Jackson, but they do not have any tag team partners, so it will be two mystery tag team partners on this end. So for me, I know the Bullet Club War Dogs are pretty strong as a unit, but having the two mystery tag team partners on the Young Bucks side, I feel like they got the advantage because they do not know who will, well, meaning the War Dogs do not know who will be teaming up with the Young Bucks, so they can't really prepare for that wrestler. So for me, I got the Young Bucks and their two mystery partners for the W in this 8-man tag. Now, Following that, we will get the New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Openweight title defended by AEW's. Oh, sorry, correction. By Tohora. I advanced my. I jumped the gun by one match. I apologize for that. It will be to Tanohiro Ishii, who is the champion, the Stone Pitbull. If you haven't seen him, he has shown up on AEW. He is part of the I forgot the name of the crew, but he's with Will Ospreay, um, the Kyle O'Reilly, when they were doing that whole skit with um, this guy with this guy Briscoe. uh, Sorry, I'm forgetting their names just because I'm trying to bring everything together. But regardless, Ishii will be defending this title, and he will be taking on Drilla Maloney. And for me, I don't think it's time for Drilla to get this title, even though he has been chasing it. But I feel like Ishii has proven that he can carry this championship title, excuse me, for the foreseeable future. So I got Ishii winning this one, the Stone Pitbull. So following that, we are getting the New Japan Pro Wrestling Openweight Championship title, and this one is AEW's Konosuke Takeshita, and he is the title holder. He will be taking on El Fantasmo. Now remember, El Fantasmo was part of the Gorillas of Destiny. They split up, and he also split up from, I believe, the Bullet Club, or he did for a little bit, and he's back. I'm always like confused whether he's in or he's out of the Bullet Club because he sometimes just kind of does his own thing. But regardless, I feel like Takeshita probably will take a L in this one and drop the title to El Fantasmo, as AEW is gearing up for some more long distance, how you say, pay per views and events from New Japan Pro Wrestling. So yeah, maybe he'll drop it at Forbidden Door, or just lose it and then pick it up again at Forbidden Door. But for me, I got him losing this match and El Fantasmo picking up the W, just because El Fantasmo is such a great talent. He is a mix of the Yave Mexican style with the New Japan Pro Wrestling strong style slash high flying. So you got a like an all in one package, except for the the heavyweight status. Like he's not as jacked as Takeshita, but that's where you would get an awesome match, because Takeshita can do some high flying stuff, but he's also strong enough to carry most of his opponents. So for me, we are going to get a banger of a match, and each match right here is going to be fire, as we will have individual wrestlers who just continue to elevate the game in New Japan Pro Wrestling and can carry each other throughout these matches, especially for this New Japan Pro Wrestling Resurgence 2025 pay per view. Now, following that, we will get the New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Women's Championship title, and it will be defended in a double main event, meaning that this is the first of two main events, as New Japan Pro Wrestling likes to honor and promote each title holder at the same level. So after that match, we will get the men's title being defended. So we will get in this match Mercedes Monet carrying the title. She will be defending it against AMZ. I mean AZM. Sorry about that. Now AZM, for me, I haven't really caught up with her a lot. Seen a couple of her matches, but I know that she is a great talent and very surprising when it comes to the high flying abilities more than anything, because she can pick up like nobody's business, like running wise. And she will be taking on none other than Mina. So Mira has been more on AEW television recently, especially before the Tony Storm and Mariah May storyline. But she has been in there. She was on Mariah May's side. They were best friends, doing a little weird stuff are there. And then they fought each other for the title. She lost, um, and Mira went on her own way to stardom, and got her own belts over there. So for me, this one, honestly, I don't want to pick the obvious choice, which is Mercedes Monet. Is that she's been on a roll? She's already a 4 belt champion for different parts of the world. So she has 4 different titles: the TBS championship title from AEW. I believe she has the Stardom or the 5 women's championship title, the women's strong New Japan Pro Wrestling championship title, and I think one from Mexico, if I'm correct. She couldn't get that Ring of Honor one, but that would have been crazy. That's the obvious choice. But now for the second uh, main event of this double main event, we will get the IWGP World Championship title, and it is Hiroki Gata, who is a champion, and he will take on Zack Sabre Jr. Now, Zack Sabre Jr. did carry this title for a while, but for me, I felt like that run was still a little too short in the way that it was like all the fights that he had, and honestly, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but specific wrestlers wanted that title, aka John Moxley, and somebody else. But regardless, he got that title and then he bring it back. But for me, I'm thinking Zack Sabre Jr. will pick up the W against Hiroki Goto. Now, not taking anything away from Hiroki, he is a great wrestler, but he's just pure strong style. So for me, I feel like a Zack Sabre Jr. type of wrestler who knows all his wrestling in the sense of submission style and a little bit of the high flying, but he is a grappler. Excuse me. And with the strong style added to him, he can continue to push on and give you better matches. And age does kick in as well. So he is the younger one in this match. And I'm picking Zack Sabre Jr. to become the new IWGP World Champion. Now, uh, with that, guys, that is the full rundown of all the matches that we will get for tonight, May 9th, 2025, New Japan Pro Wrestling Resurgence 2025 pay-per-view. And remember, it airs at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So, like always, I will leave the website links down below where you can find this and watch it for. And also, if you do want to sign up for New Japan Pro Wrestling, catch up on their weekly shows, catch up on their old pay-per-views or the previous pay-per-views, because they do video packages. And if you want to do that, then I'll leave that link down below so you can sign up for that. I'm not sure about the price, but I'll leave it down in the descriptions next to the link. So with that, guys, I'll catch you on the next wrestling pay-per-view video, and that will be for the WWE Backlash 2025 pay-per-view. And it's not going to be a PLE, because if you saw the list, it's not a PLE. All right, so I'll catch you.